Hello there, Wipper here, and once again, welcome back to another GTA 5 mod showcase. And today, guys, I am again going to be messing around with the Supersonic mod. But this time, instead of trying to crack the 1,000 miles an hour barrier, we're going to attempt to break 2,000 miles per hour. So I've changed up the vehicle we're going to be using. We're not going to be using the Fair Lady Z this time. We're going to be using something a bit more hardcore, so to speak. And it is a bit ridiculous. So if I turn around, you'll see the monster that we're going to be driving today, and it is this car right here. It's more accurately described as a dragster, I suppose, and it has dual engines. So we've got one at the front there, looks pretty impressive, and there's one in the back. I don't know if I can show you it. Maybe if I jump on the back of the car here, you can see it down there under the glass. Yep, two engines. Pretty ridiculous. But the coolest thing about this car is just the size of the rear tyres. Of course, it is a dragster, so it's built purposely for driving in a straight line, so of course handling is not going to be great, but we do have these monster rear tyres. Look at that. The amount of rubber on those. Hopefully that's going to give us enough traction to break the 2,000 miles per hour barrier. And look at the size of that rear diffuser. Absolutely ridiculous. And the best thing about this is if I just hop inside the car, it's actually got some customization options, which is pretty awesome. But first I want you to take a listen to the sound of the engines. I don't know if you can hear that, it's quite subtle, but there are actually two engine sound effects playing at the same time. Can you hear that? And it sounds absolutely brutal. Doesn't that just sound incredible? So basically what I've done here is I've got two different V8 sound mods, and I've used them together. So the car effectively has two V8 engine sound packs installed at the same time, so basically it sounds like there's two engines, which I thought was pretty cool since there are actually two engines. If I open up the back here, I think I can do that. Door control, open the trunk, which one is it? Rear right, rear left, front right, no, hood. Ah, the hood. Okay then, you can see in the back there we've got a second engine. If one wasn't enough, you've got two. That's pretty cool, isn't it? But yeah, so let's close that back up and go on to the next thing. So the next awesome thing about this car is it's actually fully customizable. Well, I say fully. There's a few different tweaks you can do to the aesthetics of the car. So let's go through those and I'll show you them one by one. So the first extra is that an F1 car wing on the back there? That just really does not fit with the style of the rest of the car at all, does it? That does not work at all. So we're not going to install that one. Extra 2. Now that's much better. It's a really impressive rear wing, that is. Look at that. Absolutely gigantic. And it fits with the colour scheme of the rest of the car. And yeah, we're definitely going to be keeping that one. We're going to install that one for sure. Next up, we've got Extra 4, which adds an extra bit of aero to the front end, it looks like. Pretty nice looking. Extra 5 is a roof scoop, which is a bit glitchy. I seem to be able to see the sky through it, which is never a good sign. So I don't think I'm going to install that one. It's too glitchy. It doesn't really work. And Extra 7 is a roll cage, which you are definitely going to need, considering we're going to be driving at speeds of up to 2,000 miles an hour, and no doubt there's going to be some massive crashes involved when we try to do that. So definitely going to need the roll cage. And that's about it for the customization options for the body panels and stuff. So next up we need to hop into the paint menu and change the colour of the car, and I believe you do have some control over the colour of the stripe independently from the colour of the rest of the car, but you can't change the livery. So this weird flames, colourful flame thing pattern we've got going on here, we can't change at all, but it looks pretty cool anyway. So we can change the rest of the car, but we can't change the livery, and I'm thinking we should go for a nice bright orange colour for the car. So let's cycle through these and try and find a nice orange. Yellow. Looks more orange than yellow. I think we're going to go for that one. It looks pretty nice. I think we are going to actually stick with the red colour for the stripe. And I've just noticed that my red stripe matches perfectly with the engine, which is brilliant. I love that. That's absolutely awesome. Right then, so finished customising the car now. Now it's time to actually try and break some speed records. And I haven't actually told you about the track I'm going to be using, or course, whatever you want to call it, for this video. And in fact, what I've gone ahead and done is taken one of the suggestions I had in the comments of my 1,000 miles per hour in a car video, where someone actually accurately stated that I should have just installed one of those really long straight maps and used that instead. Let's pull up to the start line here and see what we can do. I actually just want to hop out and show you a view of the track from the air, just so you can get a sense for how long this straight is. So let's just pop up into the air, and you can see there that the road runs off into the horizon, and you can't really see the end of it. It is that long. It goes from one side of the map, as you can see, the top of the map here, right down to the airport at the bottom of the map. It's just a super long straight. So if there's any way we're going to achieve 2,000 miles an hour, this is the straight to do it on. That's for sure. But let's just hop inside our car again. And one thing I forgot to mention is that we are playing as Michael. And the reason for that is I'm not going to be cheating in this video. When I was doing the 1,000 miles an hour video, I felt like it was really cheaty to use Franklin's special ability, because it does increase the acceleration rate, it slows down time, it makes it so much easier to turn corners. Right, let's get this show on the road. I'm just going to pull forwards a slight bit here and then do a burnout so you can see it in the glorious sunshine. Look at the colour of the car pop, that looks amazing. Right, so it's customary on our first run to do a proper burnout, and that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and do. So let's burn some rubber. Here we go. Listen to that engine. So much power. Massive cloud of smoke behind us. And that's just the perfect way to start a run, isn't it? Right then. 3, 2, 1, and let's get going. It tried to do a wheelie, didn't it? I am using right now about 10% throttle, going up to 20% throttle. Here we go. Gonna try and increase. Oh, no, no, no. Woohoo! Very twitchy. Very twitchy. That's what happens when you use too much power. The car starts to like spin its rear tyres up too quickly and you start to spin out, but we've managed to avoid that. There goes the speed of sound, up to 900 miles an hour. Oh, this is going to be easy. This is going to be easy. We're up to 50% throttle now. 50% throttle. Right, I'm going to open it up even more. 70% throttle, 90%, 100% throttle, and we're running out of road. We're running out of road. No, 1,600 miles an hour, and we run out of road. No. Okay, I think the limit here is going to be the amount of road we've got, not the power of the car, quite clearly. Okay, where's the road? Why did they throw a corner in there? Come on. Come on, what are you doing? We had more room there. You could have extended the road out that way. Ah, there's a pesky corner. Always a pesky corner that ruins your top speed runs. Damn corners. Ah, that was going so well. So as long as I'm really gentle on the throttle, it seems to gain speed at a ridiculous rate. Right, here we are then, guys. Attempt 2. Are we going to do a burnout? Of course we're going to do a burnout. Naturally. And I do actually have the burnout wheelie mod installed. So if we don't stop after doing this burnout, we should be able to do probably the world's fastest wheelie in this car. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Yes! We did a wheelie! Oh no! I think the rear diffuser ruined it there. Oh no. I did think that was going to be a problem with the wheelie mod. Oh, okay. I've got to get the application of the throttle better. We're starting to spin out. Okay. This is a bad run. I'm using too much throttle, as you can see. We're just spinning up the rear tyres. There goes the speed of sound. Now we can really start to apply the throttle. We're up to about 70% throttle application now. And going up to 80. 90. Come on. Yes, 1,500, 1,600. We've broke our previous record. 1,640. 1,640. What happened to our car? A car's just disappeared. It's just gone off into the distance somewhere. I have no idea what happened to our car. I'm struggling to see how we're going to do any better than this, though, I have to admit. I'm losing a bit of hope here, because we are struggling with the amount of road we've got. Going to have to spawn down another drag stinger, and we're going to start from all the way back here. I like the stop signs at the end. I'm not going to be able to see those, though, when we're crashing into the wall at just under 2,000 miles an hour. Let's just reverse. Where is the road in relation to us? Okay, we're starting too far to the right here. Let's just readjust slightly. And I really wish we could do a better wheelie, because this rear diffuser, this monstrous rear diffuser, is really inhibiting the wheelies we can pull off with this car. This time, let's do it from first person mode. And the advantage here is you're going to be able to see my RPM gauge, so you can see how much throttle I'm applying. And the RPM should rise as our speed rises. Of course, the speedometer on the left is not going to be much use at all. That'll be made redundant in about 2 seconds. So just ignore that one. Right, I can see the road. Just me, the car, and the road. Let's see if we can do this. Right. And burnout time. And let's get going. Oh, wheelie, wheelie. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I can't. Whoa! Whoa! What happened? We're rolling. We're rolling for some reason. I don't know what I did. I just did a wheelie and the car has flipped over multiple times. We haven't ended up in the water, but that was interesting. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, attempt 2. Hopefully this time we're not going to roll it. I'm not going to do a wheelie this time because that is asking for trouble. Right, here we go. Let's get started. Very gradual throttle application, already up to 100, and now the speedometer is completely redundant. Right, here we go. 300 miles an hour, 400 miles an hour, 500, 600. It's a lot easier to control the car when you don't have to worry about the camera angle you're showing. 800, there we go, breaking the speed of sound. 900, 1000, more throttle. Oh, look at the revs, they're rising to 6000 RPM. And more throttle, more throttle. Oh, this isn't a very good run, I have to admit. We're only up to 1500, 1600 again. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. It doesn't seem like we're going to be able to reach 1600 miles an hour in this car. It doesn't seem very possible. That's what I'm worried about right now. Sadly, I don't think this problem can be solved just by giving the car more power. That's generally the solution to everything in life, just give it more power, but in this case, it's not going to solve our problem. We already have 2 engines developing something like 600,000 horsepower with an engine multiplier, I don't know, something ridiculous like that. Giving it more power is not going to solve the main problem we're having, and that is the wheel spin. I can't at any point use 100% throttle, even when we're travelling at 1,600 miles an hour. I still can't use 100% throttle in this car. I'm going to have one more attempt, and then we might have to cave in and cheat. Let's see. One final run. Right, here we go. Let's just change the camera angle and try and hold it there. That's good. Right, gaining speed, gaining speed. Come on, car. Sound barrier. 800 miles an hour, 900 miles an hour. 1000, apply more throttle. This is very smooth so far. This is a brilliant run so far. Even more power. All the power in the world. 1400, 1500, 1600. This is looking good, guys. Can we reach it? Oh, no. Again, we topped out at 1660 miles an hour. Exactly the same speed. Oh, and what has happened to our car again? Our car keeps getting, like, absorbed by the wall. Maybe it just glitches through the wall and ends up in the ocean below. I'm not sure. Every time we hit that wall, the car just evaporates. Oh, too much speed. But that does seem to be our limit, guys. 1650. I can't do any better than that. That is about all this car has. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. It's really annoying, actually, that. I really wanted to get 2000 without cheating, but we're going to have to use Franklin's special ability. There's nothing for it. It's the only thing we can do. Okay then, guys. Final run of the day. We have Franklin now. We're going to use the special ability. And I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to crush the 2000 miles an hour barrier. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. So let's get this show on the road. No wheelies this time. Let's get serious and let's break this record. 3, 2, 1. Let's get going. And use the special ability. And watch the speed climb. Look at this insanity. Can I use more throttle now? Yes, I can. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe not too much. There goes the sound barrier a lot earlier on in this run. 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, 1,600. Yep, we're doing it. We're doing it. 1,900. Okay, just got to readjust the camera angle. And let's get going. Oh my god. 1,000, 2,000 miles an hour. This is what 2,000 miles an hour looks like. That was absolute insanity. Did you see the world fly by on my right there? And I think I just about caught a glimpse of Michael there standing on the road. Had I hit him at 2,000 miles an hour, I have no idea what would have happened. I can't believe we've done it though, guys. That was so much simpler when you use Franklin's special ability. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to smash that like button, and I'll be seeing you in the next GTA 5 mod showcase.